Good evening and welcome to IMG Academy's 14th graduation ceremony. We are the most culturally diverse private school in the United States, with over 80 countries represented in our student body. 7 years ago, when we started what has now become a tradition, a senior from each country represented in the senior class joins me in welcoming you in their native language to our ceremony. This year's class has 38 countries represented. I will pass the mic and we will start the welcome.
Hello, my name is Oleg Abramovsky. I am from Ukraine. Since I've been given this opportunity to speak first, I would like, on behalf of all class of 2014, I would like to thank all of the students, faculty, and staff. Добро пожаловать на наш выпускной. Мама, папа, привет.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carlos Alfredo Álvarez Acuña, and I'm from Venezuela. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación.
Hello, everybody. My name is Clement Benedouche. I'm from France. Bienvenue à notre graduation.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alberto Bianco from Italy. Benvenuti alla nostra cerimonia di diploma.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alejandro Brache Ricard. I'm from Dominican Republic. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación. ¡De lo mío!
Hello, everyone. My name is William Bushimuka, and I'm from the DR Congo. Bienvenue à notre graduation. Shout out to my family up there, yeah.
Hello, my name is Ian Collier. I'm from Mexico. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación.
Hello, my name is Michelle Linhwal Tsatang. I'm from Mongolia. Tugsultын баярт тавтай морилно.
Hi, welcome to our graduation. My name is Joseph Genova. I'm from Canada, and welcome to our graduation. Hey.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte Herberts from Germany, and herzlich willkommen zu unserer Abschlussfeier.
Hello, my name is Rodrigo Hernandez. I'm from El Salvador and live in Panama. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación.
Hello, my name is Juwaria Hussein. I'm from the United Arab Emirates. Ahlan masahlan.
Hello, my name is Daniel Jaramillo from Colombia. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación.
Hello, my name is Jesper Kasanen. I'm from Finland. Tervetuloa valmistujaisjuhliimme.
We have going to interrupt for just a second because if you'll look in the sky, we have somebody arriving via the sky to say welcome to all of you. Look up to the northwest. You'll see them arriving. Okay, we'll continue until they get down to the ground, and then they will do their welcome. Next, please.
Hello, my name's Laura Kelly. I'm from Australia. G'day, mate.
Hello, my name is Hoyeon Kim from South Korea. 졸업식에 오신 걸 환영합니다.
Hello, my name is Konstantin Makarov. I'm from Russia. Добро пожаловать на выпускной.
Good evening, my name is Jessica Modlin from South Africa. Welkom bij ons gradeplechtigheid.
Hello, my name is José Montaño. I'm from Bolivia. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vanda Oros. I'm from Hungary. Üdvözöljük a ballagásunkon.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sergio Pirelli, and I'm from Spain. Bienvenidos a nuestra graduación.
Hi, I'm Jamie Saunders from the Bahamas. Yaba, welcome.
Hello, my name is Freddie Sexton. I'm from England. Welcome to our graduation.
Hello.
Hello, my
ahead.
name is Ivan Swandi from Indonesia. Selamat datang.
Hi, I'm Hirona Suzuki from Japan. 卒業式へようこそ.
Hi, I'm Warot Tangmongpen Sunthorn from Thailand. ยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่การจบการศึกษาของปี 2014
Grüß euch, I'm Lisa Unterganschnick. I'm from Austria. Herzlich willkommen.
Hello, I'm Gustavo Vélez. I'm from Puerto Rico. Y bienvenido a nuestra graduación.
Hello, I'm Pedro Junqueira. I'm from Brazil. Welcome. Graduação.
Hello, my name is Chiwen Wang. I'm from Singapore. 欢迎来到毕业典礼。
Hi, my name is Meng Yuanyang. I'm from China. 欢迎参加毕业典礼.
Hi, my name is Sam Yang. I'm from Korea. 졸업 축하합니다.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a special guest that's arriving, just landing. We'll give them a minute to come up here and join us on stage. You probably have noted that there's one country that we have missed in these introductions. This person will introduce that country. Students, you can go take your seats.
Hi, my name is Melanie Cavasol. On behalf of all the students at IMG Academy from the United States of America, I welcome you to the 2014 graduation ceremony. Let the ceremony begin.
Just for your information, she jumped from 9,750 feet, and she traveled at 150 miles an hour per minute for the first 4 minutes of the fall, and then slowed down with John, her carrier, on her way coming down. Please give Melanie another round of applause. We annually invite all award winners to select the school employee they would like to have introduce them. This year, Salutatorian will be introduced by Steiner Bell, chair of our English department. Steiner?
Nick began last year in a raucous American literature course I taught. He was an exceptional student and leader, and he set a great example for his peers. He put me in a bind then, nearly 2 months into the year, when he asked if he could transfer into my AP English language class. I knew he'd be a great fit, but I worried about all the AP material we'd already covered and about the vacuum he'd leave if he left the American literature class behind. The latter concern I kept to myself, and of the former, he assured me he would make up all the reading and writing. I consented, and Nick did just what he said he would. He made up nearly a quarter's worth of work, did it well, and established himself as a key contributor to an already strong class. Indeed, he was a great success and elevated all those around him. And what stands out and what will remain with me was Nick's This I Believe essay. For the assignment, students must take inspiration from the newsman Edward R. Murrow's 1950s project and write a brief positive statement of belief. They must then read the essay to the class. Nick, unbeknownst to me, had written about his dad and his stepbrother, both who had passed on far too early. After 5 or 6 students read their essays, Nick volunteered. He stood up and started to read what was difficult stuff, and soon his voice wavered. He didn't finish. But in those first 2 paragraphs, and in his voice, he had already captured everything his essay conveyed, and he had shown a kind of courage that I have rarely encountered in the classroom. During lunch, I read the essay in its entirety. It was a tremendous work, as courageous in its execution as Nick was in trying to share it with his peers. It had the same sense of urgency I find in the published works I teach. The essay highlighted Nick's talent as a writer and his thoughtful, caring personality. And so I'm honored that Nick asked me to introduce him because he is an inspiring student, intellectually curious, incredibly bright, brave, humble, and willing to explore, indeed embrace those uncomfortable places where I believe writing and education should take us. Congratulations, Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I want to begin by saying that I am humbled and honored to stand here in front of you today. First off, I want to express my gratitude to the teachers and administrators, coaches and mentors who have put everything they have into making us better and more sophisticated people. And certainly, none of us would be here tonight without the hard work and sacrifice of all the parents and families. So let's give them a round of applause and send them our thanks. Now, the reason we are gathered here tonight to celebrate the class of 2014. As I contemplated and researched how to write the perfect graduation speech, I struggled to figure out what advice I could offer all of you. As I sat with pen in hand, just kidding, on my computer, of course, this is the 21st century, I thought about the countless memories I accumulated and lessons I have learned from my years at IMG. Continually, I came back to adversity. IMG drew us all together for one common goal, greatness. And on that path to greatness, we have all struggled with adversity. Whether that adversity was in the form of an injury, a tragedy, a defeat, or a setback, we all recognize its anguish because we have all faced it. Adversity can look like my classmate Donnie Foster, who played through the entire football season with a broken ankle. Or it can look like my teammate Sago Kirby, who got a concussion from falling from his bunk bed while sleeping. It can also look like the national lacrosse team coming off an undefeated fall season and traveling to Philadelphia only to lose a devastating game in the championship. I too have had my fair share of adversity in my life. My father passed away when I was 6 years old, and my older brother was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 12. However, I, like the rest of my classmates, do not let these events define who I am. Instead, IMG has taught us to allow adversity to motivate us, guide us, and drive us toward greatness. The lesson is that without facing adversity or without facing defeat, we cannot be great. Walt Disney once said, "All the adversity I've had in my life, all my troubles and obstacles, have strengthened me. You may not realize it when it happens, but a kick in the teeth may be the best thing in the world for you." With all of this in mind, let us carry on these invaluable lessons that IMG has taught us to wherever our path to greatness may take us next. We have learned how to deal with adversity as an individual, a teammate, a classmate, and a family member. Now, continue to recognize these lessons and let them strengthen you. Now, you might not remember one single word I said, but please remember this. Savor this moment. Look around at your classmates. This is a day you will always remember. There will only be one just like this. After the ceremony, look into the eyes of your parents or your grandparents or whoever helped you here today. Thank them, tell them you love them, savor the moment, enjoy it all. Congratulations, class of 2014.
Each year during our senior beach party / cookout, the class votes for the IMG teacher who has most influenced them during their time at IMG. Well, this is an opportunity to recognize a member of our team, as well as all know it takes a community to truly nurture a student's development to his or her full potential. This year there was a tie vote for this honor, so we are recognizing two of our faculty. The first will be introduced by Anna Lindberg, and the second by Miranda Proctor. Before recognizing these two individuals, I ask that you join me in a round of applause for all our faculty, coaches, campus life staff, and all representing the other 33 departments that make up our IMG family. I know.
I am pleased to present the Teacher of the Year Award to Ms. G. As many of you may know, Ms. G has a unique teaching style that truly inspires her students to learn. From her graphic PowerPoints to her very vivid descriptions, you have no choice but to pay attention in her class. There's no doubt Ms. G enjoys what she does, and she does it exceptionally well. Everyone loves her. Even students who don't have her as a teacher will frequently stop by her classroom just to say hi. She is a mother figure to many and a physical therapist to people like me. Let's be real, we all caught senioritis this year, and for some of us, it came a lot earlier, like sophomore or maybe even freshman year. But if it weren't for the ongoing support and motivation from Ms. G, I don't think many of us would have even survived her class. During class, she is my teacher, but outside of class, she's my best friend, my role model, and someone I can truly depend on. She certainly deserves this award, and I'm grateful that she talked me into staying into her class at the beginning of the year. Shout out to Ms. G, because we all love you.
I am both flattered and humbled that you chose me to be a part of this award. I always say that I'm a teacher because I want to be. It is a unique career, and that it's not all about teaching, it's about learning. As a teacher, you develop a symbiotic relationship with your students. Each year they learn from you, and you from them. This vibrant and intelligent senior class is no exception. They taught me many things. For instance, thanks to Abby, I learned to be less retro and more cool. I learned that the Himalayan blackberry bush is a very bad thing. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you, Nick, for showing me that there's a YouTube video for every single thing on earth. I also learned that the seniors sitting before you have class, integrity, and a true desire to reach their goals. You are the reason I came to work every day. So to all my students, thank you for taking my classes and trusting in me as a teacher. You entered my classroom on the first day as strangers, not sure you wanted to be there, yet you came back day after day, and it was a wild ride. But we made our way through the year together, and now, on the last day, I'm proud to say that you're leaving as part of my family. I will miss you all very much.
So, even though she's brand new to IMG, as you can tell, Miss Ashley had an incredible impact on us. From her goofy jokes to her unique nicknames for us, there was never a boring moment in her class. Now, personally, I never would have thought the nickname Poopy Pants could be so caring, but she definitely proved me wrong. Not to mention her always wishing us safe travels on our way to the restroom so we could make it back in time for her famous, intriguing PowerPoints. The creativity and care with which she taught us is what inspired us to strive to learn in her class. With that being said, get ready to hear the cheesiest, yet most sincere speech of the night. I am proud to announce Miss Ashley Marion Levy for Teacher of the Year. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us this year. We heart you.
Thank you, Miranda. And thank you all so much for selecting me as one of the Outstanding Educators of the Year. When I joined IMG last October, I never expected to receive such an honor. In fact, I probably felt the way many of you did when you first stepped onto the IMG campus, a feeling best described as awe. I was in awe of the beautiful campus, the world-class facilities, the list of notable alumni, the highly trained and educated coaches and staff, and now I stand here in awe of you, the class of 2014, and all that you've accomplished. You have so much to be proud of. You are a group of extremely talented individuals, both athletically and academically, with an incredible capacity for compassion and empathy. As you all venture forth into your bright futures, consider the legacy you're leaving for future generations. Continue to demonstrate the same level of dedication, passion, determination, and positivity which have not only inspired your fellow IMG Academy students, but me as well. The class of 2015 certainly has a lot to live up to. My dears, thank you again for this award, and more importantly, thank you for letting me share in your senior year. It has been a privilege to know each of you, and I wish you the greatest success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
This year, we are honored to have Desmond Smalls, a junior and offensive lineman on our football team, to sing Ave Maria. He will be accompanied by J.J. Albritton on guitar and Greg Murray on piano. Desmond, it's yours.
She was lost in so many different ways, out in the darkness with no guide. I know the cost of a losing hand, never thought the grace of God go high. I found heaven on earth. You were my last and my first. I always hear His voice inside. Surrounded by friends, how could the silence be so loud? But I still go on, knowing that I'm not you. There's only us when the lights go down. I found heaven on earth. You are my hunger, my thirst, and then I hear this voice inside. Sometimes love can come and pass you by while you're busy making plans. Suddenly hit you and then you realize it's out of your hands.
Thank you so much, Desmond. This year's valedictorian is a National Merit Scholarship winner and will be introduced by Lori Gubernat, chair of our Math and Science Department. Lori?
It is a privilege to introduce our valedictorian, Jackie Bendrick. There are few people who are known by only their first name, and Jackie's one of them. I have taught many students over the years, but none quite like her. Jackie approaches everything with intensity and passion. Typically, a student is strong in either science, humanities, or math, but Jackie excels in all of them. Her GPA is outstanding, and she has never scored below a 5 on any AP exam. Despite being an incredibly gifted and talented student, Jackie still managed to find the time to become an accomplished golfer, help other students with homework, join clubs, and become our student computer expert. I could spend a great amount of time talking about Jackie's many academic achievements and would still most likely forget a few. But I do want to take the time to capture her remarkable character. Jackie is a gentle and humble spirit with a wide open smile. She is confident, but does not gloat, brag, or even discuss her remarkable accomplishments. She is a compassionate listener and respected amongst her peers as an honest and loyal friend. Jackie inspires those around her to try harder. Mr. and Mrs. Bendrick, I'm sure it was a difficult decision to let your daughter leave your home in Seattle and come across the country to IMG. But we are so grateful you did, as she made an unforgettable impact here. And this is only the beginning for her. I am so proud to introduce the class of 2014 valedictorian, Jackie Bendrick.
Thank you all, coaches, teachers, parents, mentors, and friends. I could not be here without you. It seems like it was just yesterday when I first stepped foot on the IMG campus in the summer of 2012. Yes, I was once one of those confident campers, proudly wearing my ID around my neck, wandering around in awe of the rows of tennis courts, the multitude of fields, and those little blue trams commuting students around campus. I could not believe that so many coaches and practice facilities could exist in one place, all dedicated to the betterment of incredible athletes. Those 3 weeks were some of the best of my life. Nevertheless, I was hesitant when my coach first told me about IMG's full-year program and offered me a spot in his group. I had never been away from home for more than a few weeks before, and I did not feel ready to move all the way across the country for high school, quite literally, since I am from Seattle. However, I knew coming to IMG was the only way I would be able to advance my golf game to where I needed it to be to play in college, my dream since I began playing the sport. So I came. In hindsight, this was the best decision I've ever made. Here at IMG, I have met not only world-class athletes, but also incredible people. People who have pushed me to work harder, be better, and become a champion, both on and off the course. My classmates here are some of these incredible people, talented in many areas, not just on the court. In order to be here today, they have balanced busy tournament and practice schedules with difficult classes. They have learned how to live away from home far before any other high school students. They have met people from dozens of countries around the globe, an opportunity few high school students have the privilege of experiencing. Many IMG graduates will end up at the top of their respective fields, whether as professional athletes or in other careers. Remember this experience, class of 2014. Remember everything, the good and the bad. Remember the teacher who made you want to learn more about science, the coach who pushed you to train harder and make you more successful, the friends who away from home became your family, and the dorm mentor who supported you when life at boarding school became tough. Remember the hours of drills in the Florida heat. Remember the weights you lifted and the extra sprints you sacrificed to become the best. Remember the nights you dedicated to studying after exhausting days of tournaments. And most of all, remember how IMG has shaped you into who you are today as athletes, students, and people. You are all truly prepared to go out and be successful. You have learned the work ethic, life skills, and responsibility you need to be successful anywhere, not just on the court. You have made connections with a network of peers that will be valuable for the rest of your life. Go out, be advocates for what you love, and remember what you have learned here. Don't forget your hard work, which has gotten you thus far, and the lessons it has taught you. Remember, and your experiences here will help take you far, far higher. Remember the past, but focus on the future and being the best you can be. I look forward to seeing what amazing feats you all will accomplish. Congratulations, and best of luck.
A little over 3 years ago, George Garnett, a dedicated and loving member of our school's technology department, lost his life at the hands of his stepbrother. 14 years ago, when I created what is now the IMG Academy School, I envisioned a school where students, faculty, and staff would learn and grow from caring about one another and always be able to find a smile and some laughter even on the hardest of days. George lived that vision every day, and by so doing made each of our days a bit brighter. We will always miss him and hear his voice and laugh in our halls. Today we honor his memory with the awarding of the George Garnett Spirit Award. Adita Shashnikova, a member of our math department, will introduce this year's recipient. Following the presentation, the recipient will present this year's senior gift to a rising senior, Francesco Martini.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to introduce an exceptional young lady who has continually surprised me with the amount of time she gives of herself. I would like to express first my special thanks to the family of this young lady. Her presence in my class always brought a special atmosphere of kindness, joy, and friendship to all her fellow classmates. She always finds time for others. She is a people person with high energy. She's a dedicated, hardworking student, willing to take up challenges. Her determination to achieve her goals is outstanding. She's a caring young lady who sets high aspirations for her future, and she has achieved them. For those who don't know, she will be attending Williams College in the fall. We're so proud of her. I am honored to introduce the IMG Academy Spirit Award recipient, Jacqueline Simeone, who clearly demonstrates day after day the attributes of our kind-spirited colleague, George Garnett. Jacqueline has proven herself to be the ideal ascender, not only in the classroom and on the soccer field, but socially as well. She is highly respected amongst her peers throughout all different sports and age groups on campus. This was directly reflected this year as her peers not only voted for her as a homecoming queen, but a prom queen as well. This may be a first in the history of IMG. In other words, everybody loves Jacqueline. Would be a good plot for a new TV show. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Jacqueline Simeone.
George Garnett was a kind and passionate member of IMG with a contagious smile. It is my great honor to be recognized as a senior who embodies George's well-missed spirit. Please take a moment of silence to recognize Mr. Garnett. My mother once told me, "Jacqueline, that's too much ice cream for a little girl." That said, with my Buddha belly and surfer haircut, I was as big and hungry as any 8-year-old boy that I knew. I immediately put my spoon down. Mom was right. I knew that I couldn't, or at least I shouldn't attack that bowl of chocolate ice cream. I say this not because my stomach needed to grow any further, or the bowl was too much, but rather because my heart desired black raspberry, a family favorite. Putting my effort and time into chocolate ice cream when my heart was set on black raspberry made no sense. Today, as back then, I find that I can't give it my all without following my heart. As graduates of IMG Academy, my classmates and I have clearly followed our hearts. In doing so, we've become successful individuals. This year, I've had the pleasure of being on a soccer team that spent an amazing week in Cabo San Lucas, attempted to freestyle rap on numerous occasions, and ultimately climbed to the position of the #1 rated U19 team in the United States. We blocked out time for our muscles to recover. We made sure to help out any teammates in need. And also, we worked hard at practice to burn off all the Nutella we had eaten on our cheat day. That said, we focused on the objects and actions that we were passionate about. We followed our hearts, and we will never look back with regret. It is hard to imagine how our class would have fared without all the support we received. I'll never forget Mark Ehrig quizzing half of his class on vocabulary just minutes before their midterm, or the lacrosse team chanting for one another as they ran their 300s. These acts of selflessness have impressed upon me that our class is not only extremely successful, but perhaps more importantly, selfless as well. I am proud of the way that we have taken pride in the success of our fellow student athletes, and I am so proud of the coaches, teachers, and staff that have nurtured this culture. We at IMG take pride in the success of our peers, knowing that we've pushed and helped each other in every possible way to achieve at the very highest level on and off the field. We have seen those that graduated from IMG before us have remarkable successes at the college level. I'm sure that our class will be no different. We understand the meaning of teamwork and effort. I am also very proud of the class following us. The IMG legacy will certainly be carried forward with great pride by the class of 2015, a group that has demonstrated great achievement while showing remarkable spirit and leadership. I wish them the best of luck next year, and I thank the IMG community for all that you have given to us. I know that George Garnett is smiling today upon all of us with great pride. May we all look forward in different directions, prevail on our separate journeys, and always follow our hearts. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I would like to begin by thanking all of you for being here on this important day. Thank you for this opportunity. It is both an immense honor and pleasure. Graduating class of 2014 seniors, thank you for an amazing year. As you embark on your college experience, I hope you can all live life to the fullest and be ultimately successful. I encourage you to value your life and make the most out of it. Take chances, embrace the little moments, and be happy. Time flies, so make sure you fly away with it. Meet new people, learn, discover, apply, and try. Reach your goals and set new ones. Be who you are and spark change. IMG has prepared you. The next step is easy. Have fun. To my fellow juniors, we have one more year left together. I've been here for 2 years now and can safely say that time flies, and we must take advantage of everything. With a blink of an eye, we will be graduating, and we will miss IMG. Push further each day, become the best at everything you try. Be thankful. Thank your coaches, teachers, staff, parents, friends, and family members. Don't think of the future or dwell on the past. Stay in the present so that when you look back in the near future, you're extremely satisfied with what you did senior year. Strive for greatness and be the person you are. You will all have numerous options next year when deciding colleges. Have fun. To IMG faculty, teachers, coaches, and others, thank you so much. It takes a village to raise a child, and you all have collectively inspired the senior class. You've molded children from different cultures, backgrounds, and ideas into a perfectly harmonious team. Your efforts will be reflected in the tremendous results of this 2014 class. As my coach has said multiple times, after the 134th suicide, one day you'll thank me for this. About the suicides, I'm still not completely sure, but what I do know is that now is the time this graduating class says thank you for all your hard work and effort. Their smiles do say so. Thank you.
So I want to take just a couple of minutes and talk about trusting self. How well do you think you know yourself, both seniors and everyone that's here in the audience today? Well, at the ripe age of 17 to 19, who can answer that better? Is it your real friends? It's your parents, or the grandparents, maybe the faculty and staff? And why does it really matter? Well, for most, if honest, it wouldn't be self because someone has most typically always had your back to this point as a 17 to 19-year-old here in our senior class. Think about it. How many times have you gotten rescued in your life so far from any of a number of different opportunities? I want to ask you to share for just a minute a story of mine that dates back to when I was your age, which was a long time ago. I had an opportunity to go away to my uncle's hunting lodge in upstate New York. And as somebody at that period in history was interested in smoking, because smoking was the cool thing to do, and because it wasn't acceptable to do it in my parents' house because they forbid anything like that, going away to the hunting lodge with my uncle who did smoke afforded me an opportunity maybe to try smoking. And I persuaded my uncle to let me try it. He did that knowing that I could trust myself, that if I tried it, I would probably determine that it was not a healthy thing to be doing. And so in the course of 24 hours, I smoked myself out of smoking, which was the best thing I've probably ever done in my life. And so I ask you, when will you start trusting yourself even more? He knew that having the opportunity to smoke would cure me of the wish, and indeed it did. Have you, or any of you here tonight, had similar situations? So what's my point? After this event is over, your life will change dramatically. No more teachers pushing you to study or turn in work. Maybe no longer expecting a daily or weekly call from someone at home asking you and hoping that you'll check in. No one saying, "How was your day?" only to have you say, "Okay," and want the conversation to end. Now your day and every day is yours as you head off to college or to a university. Faculty don't hound you, and peers might not care about you or parents recognize all too often begrudgingly that it's time for you to find how much you can trust yourself. So in the graduating class of 168 today, there are those who are well prepared to trust self, and those who will stumble more before finding their trusting place. Now, each of you owns every choice that you make, though. Parents don't see college grades unless you give them that permission. House parents don't call parents if you haven't followed the rules. They just put you out of the dorm. College professors don't get on your case if you miss classes or don't turn in papers. They might just flunk you. Friends will typically only help you if they know you have a good sense of self. And younger siblings will still love you, but not understand why you seem to be just a little different now than you used to be when you came home from high school. Parents will let you own all your choices and expect you to be more responsible and own all of the outcomes. You will slowly seek out and find people you can trust, and they will be your real friends. Tonight is just closing a chapter in your life. It is opening the door to a very critical part of your life, shaping who you will be as an adult. How you define the trusting of self will dictate in large measure how successful you are in college, how you approach a profession. Will you have more than one profession in your lifetime? Statistics show that today many of you will have probably 5 professions before you retire. Not 5 jobs, but 5 different professions. Who you allow in to see and cherish your inner spirit. What pulls you down or pumps you up? What dictates success for yourself? Now, the truth is, having attended IMG, you are already in a very tiny fraction of the graduating population of kids across the United States who are truly prepared for college. Why? Because you came to us with a passion for sports. You already had identified an area in which you could trust yourself. You managed the balance of athletics, academics, and social development. Colleges have seen in you the student athlete they want because they know the chances of your being successful are far greater than those who still are finding the pathway to trusting self. So kudos to each of you, and to every one of you, best wishes. Please leave here knowing that all of us in the IMG family, teachers, coaches, staff, and all are proud of your accomplishments and look forward to seeing the difference you will make in the world because you are better prepared to meet the world's expectations of you because you have a jump start on trusting yourself. Best wishes to all of you. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to present the IMG Academy Class of 2014 for their diplomas. Those wearing a gold cord have achieved high honor status with a GPA of 4.0 during the last 2 years at IMG. Those wearing a white cord have achieved honor status with a GPA of 3.5 during the last 2 years. And those wearing a stole have been inducted into our chapter of the National Honor Society. This year we have 32 seniors who have been with us for all 4 years of high school. They will be getting a passion rose when they cross the stage as representation of their passion for sport and for IMG. This year, after each senior leaves the stage, they will go behind it for their senior picture and will be given 3 long stem red roses to share when the ceremony is over with any people who have a very special place in their heart. Each graduate's picture will be available to parents on the website listed on the back of the program. Joining me in awarding of diplomas will be Sabra Pacheco, IMG Director of Admissions, who will read the names, and each of our high school department chairs, who Sabra will introduce as they prepare to present the diplomas. Please hold your applause for any student until all have received their diplomas, so all can hear the reading of each name. Our National Honor Society Junior Honor Guards will assist. I'm sorry, these bugs up here are quite annoying. It's not that I have a tick or something, okay? Nicholas Gutlove, Nicholas Thomas, Charles Trimmer, and Zachary Zimmerman are our junior honor guards who will make sure that the seniors get up the stage and get off the stage. We will start our diplomas.
Jeanette Peters will present the first round of awards, or diplomas. That's an award. Ms. Peters. Alexei Abramovsky. Carlos Alfredo Alvarez Acuña. Roberto Anderson Martinez. Patricio Arana Schledwein. Hannah Elizabeth Babchek. Alexandra Renee Baer. Nicholas Dilo Baker. Luis Alfonso Bautista Gonzalez. Samuel Houston Bigala. Scott Francis Belina. Jacqueline Lila Bendrick. Clement Benhadouche. Virapat Basanowicz. Alberto Bianco. Alejandro Brache Ricard. Nicholas Hans Bueller. William Emmanuel Bushamuka. Cooper Callan Wilson. Paulina Camacho Lara. Remick John Carlson. Presenting this award of presenting these diplomas is Steiner Bell, English Department Chair. Audrienne Caron Goudreau. Kalian Caron Goudreau. Daniel Alejandro Chacon Oliveros. Uriel Clerici. Everardo Collar Telequit. Ian Colliard. Madison Jane Corley. Thomas Robert Coulter. Guillermo Dazi Aguiar de Siquiera. Adrián del Bosque. Chatham Molly de Prospo. Andrew John Delacqua. Shane Michael Dixon. Giles Edward Donnell. Daniel Donnelly. Vincent Sebastian Delastra. Michiel Ink Bolsutton. Kevin Makoto Eubank. Peter James Finnegan. Presenting the next diplomas is Department Chair Joe Patteray. Bruno de Souza Fonseca. Jordan Alexander Forehand. Donald Briggs Foster. Robert Campbell Gabrielson. Anthony Galvano. Ian Blount Garrett. Joseph Anthony Genova. Carolyn Teresa Gibson. Sergio Gomez Castro. Diana Carolina Gonzalez Pinto. Miriam Heroena Gracious. Casey James Gunderson. Logan Hall. Madison Diane Harrison. Charlotte Victoria Herberts. Rodrigo Emilio Hernandez Morales. Ellie Hill. Jonathan Gage Howard. Stephen Michael Huber. Carlos Eduardo Hurtado Sosa. Next department chair to present awards is Claude Martin. Jawaria Muhammad Hussein. Mark Hansen Irig III. Kay Inoue. Daniel Thomas Iskander. Jordan Francis Jackson. Daniel Jaramillo. Ramon Jimenez Cardenas. Kai Thomas Johnson. Jesper Juha Kassanen. Nicolas Sillins Katz. Laura Ann Kelly. Saravit Kurtzenchai. Hoi Young Kim. Taylor Quinn Lane. Taylor Christina Lee. Robert Conrad Liebel. Congratulations, Robbie. Sue Brian Lynn. Anna Lee Lindberg. Congratulations. Loreana Lonegro Croes. Gabriel Loyola Villarreal. Ryan Lachlan McPherson. Jason Maddox. Ethan Jacob Magaziner. Konstantin Makarov. Audrey Priscilla Marquard. Jose Jota Carlos Mata Cacique. Kyle Ward Maxon. Lucas Michael McCormick. Thomas Matthew McGinnis. Marissa Rose Milazzo. Patrick Angelo Minuti. Nagisa Miura. Jessica Modlin. Jose Luis Montaño Sanchez. Estefania Morales Duarte. Igor Quieros de Oliveira. Arturo Oropesa Reyes. The next department chair to present diplomas will be Miss Kate Reedy. Vanda Oros. Austin Pagua. Edward John Pelt. Sergio Pirelli Gonzalez. Catherine Ann Phillips. Marc-Antoine Pion Frigeau. Emilio Portalupi Ugolotti. Anthony Preston. Miranda Dean Proctor. Stephen Anthony Ravizoli. Masil Hamidi. Lamar Remy. Victor Manuel Rodriguez Exposito. Presenting the next set of diplomas is Art Department Chair Cowie Lofgren. Edwin Rodriguez Mata. Jakraraj Rungseng. Caden Michael DeLuca Saltis. Regina Maria Sanchez Alcalde. Vanessa Stephanie Sanchez Montero. Daniel Jonathan Sanders. Jamie Ozzie Saunders. Skylar Schlesinger. Rolf Schledwein Zamora. Freddie Owen Sexton. Thomas McDonald Shang. Jacqueline Barbara Santa Inez Simeone. Zachary Singer Sketson. Bonnie Bell Skinner. Andrew Patrick Smith. Luke Hamilton Smith. Marshall Livingston Smith. Congratulations, Marshall. Maximilian Auguste Smith. Robert Soshnikov. Elizabeth Leanne Sutherland. Ivan Suwandi. Department chair that will present the next round of diplomas is Lori Gubernat. Hirona Suzuki. Anastasia Swift. Juan Carlos Tamayo Ortiz. Warwick Tang Bam Pensuntorn. Jonathan Thielen. Abigail Francis Tinsley. Avery Lucian Tribune. Lisa Unterganschnick. Gustavo Velez Arce. Pedro Erdusen Junquiera Franco. Ryan Vukovic. Joshua David Winter Schwartz. Chi Wen Wang. Mang Yuen Matt Yang. Sehyun Sam Yang. Karen Jacqueline Zafiros. Pedro Zerbini Toscano Rodriguez Pinto. And May Joan Zhu.
Well, they don't know. We're going to slow it down for just a minute for everybody to take a deep breath so that the rest of the senior class can get their picture taken. But I'm going to give you some instructions for how we're going to finish this evening's celebration. Before we conclude the ceremony with the throwing of the mortarboards, I invite you to the graduates' reception, which will take place right outside the stadium under the tent on Legends Plaza. Our seniors will be recessing through the funnel that we will create out here on the field. This is a tradition where all of our faculty exit first, form a funnel for all of the seniors to walk through so that we can say goodbye to all of them, and then they will make their way out to the reception where they can meet up with you. Our photographer will be here after the show, performance, program, for anyone wishing to have a family portrait taken. And now I ask everyone in the audience, our faculty, senior classes, to take out your glow necklaces, which are under your chair, or that were in the bag that we gave to you. Seniors, you also have ones to go around your wrist. Now, these soon-to-be graduates are about to light up the world, and everyone here tonight has played a part in it. Let us all carry this light through the reception and beyond. So I encourage you to crack them so that they light up, and then put them around your neck or put them on your wrist, or make glasses out of them, which you can also do with the short ones. Mm-hmm. Howard should be in. Hmm? All right, seniors, if you will please stand. On behalf of the faculty and staff of IMG Academy and the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, I now pronounce you graduates of IMG Academy. Please move your tassels from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the IMG class of 2014. You may now throw your mortarboards. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you all.
We'll get back to you, but yeah.
Thank you.